Welcome to your Zen Cleanz lesson. This is everything that comes in the Zen Cleanz 1 box. We have liquid enzymes as well as dried enzymes. Remember, you're going to be wanting to do your Zen Cleanz 1 to 2 days after your saltwater flush. What you're going to do is make sure the day before you eat a little bit lighter, especially your dinner time meal. You're going to want to abstain from having any meats. So don't have any meat that night, because otherwise the next day the enzymes are just going to be working on breaking down the meats. So it's going to be a little bit of a waste. You want them to be able to get into the mucoid plaque. It's a very convenient system. You're going to need a shaker bottle. And for each time you take either the dried enzymes or the liquid enzymes, they're going to have you do about 250 milliliters of water, warm water, in your shaker bottle. They have a very convenient PDF online that I will link below that will show you exactly when to take everything. It's the Zen Cleanz #1 manual. Now, they have listed on the back of here what time to take each one of these. So this is the 9 a.m. one, and it's going to go in hour increments for the most part, all the way throughout the day, with a couple big breaks where they encourage you to do bath and sauna and massage work on the intestines. Sometimes you'll just be taking the dry enzymes. Sometimes you'll be mixing them with the liquid enzymes. These are going to work like little Pac-Men, eating at all the mucoid plaque throughout your intestines. The last thing you're going to do in the day is take some of the dried tablet enzymes. And that's pretty much it. It's a very simple system. Between the hourly enzymes that you're taking, you're going to be drinking another 250 milliliters of warm water. So it's really just off and on warm water, and then warm water with enzymes. At the end of the night, go to bed like normal. Feel free to drink more water. The next morning is going to be what's called your release day. This is where you're going to release this mucoid plaque. Most people release it the first time. Some people don't. Some people it takes a few times. It's going to look like nothing you've ever seen, probably, if you've never released mucoid plaque. Mine was about that thick, and you can look them up online, and very long. I felt like I released years worth of pressure from my lower back. I actually walked around for the next few days feeling like I had left something at home, left something of mine somewhere. I thought I left my wallet or my keys somewhere. And so it's a pretty profound experience. Depending on how committed you are to this and committed you are to finding out what's going on with your health, you can inspect your stool by getting a cheap colander from the store and getting some chopsticks or plastic fork. And you can have your bowel movement into the colander and then inspect what comes out. And Zen Cleanz has an entire chart comparing what your mucoid plaque means as far as your health from a Taoist or from a traditional East Asian medicine standpoint. So I know that might be a little bit extreme for some. I would at the very least get a pair of chopsticks, get a plastic fork, and when that thing does come out of you, even if it's just in the toilet bowl, pick that thing up and take a look at it, because it will change your feelings about your internal health. It's going to be a long time before you want to have the Cheetos or the pizza or different things. You're going to really want to protect your gut health for a while, which I think is an important thing. So you want to take a look at what comes out of you. When you break your fast in the morning, you're going to want to break it with light things like juices, fruits. I like to get more fruits that have more enzymes. I like to get pineapple. I like to get apples. I like to get melons. And then as the day progresses, I would start to slowly incorporate some warm soups or some lighter foods that aren't too heavy. So maybe some steamed broccoli or steamed vegetables. Don't jump right back into, like I said, having a pizza or anything that's super rich and heavy. I would just give your body a little bit of time to adjust. That's it, and I'll see you in the next lesson.